The child who waited for a father that never came. Promise wait. Trust small hands tomorrow. I was 7 years old when my father said, "Wait for me. I'm coming back." He said it casually, like he was promising to buy bread, not like he was disappearing from my life forever. I stood at the gate that evening with my small hands gripping the metal bars. Every passing footstep sounded like him. Every shadow looked like hope. Children don't understand abandonment. They understand waiting, and I waited. Faith, belief, routine. Innocence. Footsteps, silence. Every evening became a routine. Same gate, same dust, same silence. I believed adults don't lie, especially fathers. When neighbors asked, "Why are you always here?" I said, "My daddy is coming." I believed so hard it felt like faith. The kind that hurts when it doesn't answer you back. The sun would go down, the street would empty, and silence would sit beside me like a stranger. Embarrassment, laughter. Shame, whispers alone. Confusion, weeks turned into months. Months, other children started laughing. "Your father has gone," they said. But I defended him. I fought them. I cried for him. At school, Father's Day came. I borrowed someone else's dad for drawings. I wrote his name in pencil, so I could erase it later. I didn't know missing someone could feel like being laughed at by life itself. Denial, power words, excuses, lies, survival, pretending cracks. My mother stopped talking about him. That scared me more than his absence. I made excuses for him. He's working. He's sick. He'll surprise me. Children lie to survive pain. Every night I imagined him knocking. I practiced what I would say. I practiced forgiving him. But denial cracks slowly, and when it cracks, it bleeds. Truth, power, words, overheard, collapse. Truth, betrayal, shaking. One afternoon, I overheard adults whispering, "He has another family. He never planned to return. He moved on." My body didn't react, but something inside me collapsed. I realized the waiting wasn't mutual. I was loyal to a memory. He was loyal to a new life. That day, childhood ended. He tried to talk, tried to explain. But explanations don't raise children. Presence does. He died before finishing his sentence. And just like that, the waiting officially ended. Regret loomed heavy in the air. I didn't cry at his burial. I cried later. For the child who waited. For the gate. For the years. I forgave him quietly, not because he deserved it, but because I was tired of carrying him. Some apologies come too late. Some fathers become lessons. Some regrets are permanent. As I stood before the grave, memories flooded my mind, each one a reminder of the burdens we carried. The weight of his absence pressed down like a stone, yet somehow it felt lighter now. I reflected on the silence that filled our home, the moments lost to unspoken words, and the laughter that never echoed again. In those still moments, I realized forgiveness wasn't a gift for him. It was a release for me. I walked away from that grave not looking back, understanding finally that some lessons are meant to shape us, not define us. Reality power words. Truth choice, reminder, responsibility. Now. If you are a father watching this, your absence will be remembered longer than your name. If you are a child still waiting, it's okay to stop. And if you left someone behind, go back while you still breathe. Because one day, waiting turns into a grave, and regret becomes the only visitor. The empty chair. At every important moment of my life, there was an empty chair. Graduation. First job. First failure. People didn't notice it, but I did. Absence is loud when you know who should be there. The questions. Nobody answered. I grew up with questions that had no mouths to answer them. Why didn't you come? Why wasn't I enough? Why was leaving easier than loving? Questions don't disappear. They grow older with you. Learning manhood without a model. I learned how to be a man by watching strangers. Some taught me strength. Some taught me cruelty. When a father is absent, life becomes the teacher, and life is not gentle. Anger I couldn't name. I was angry at people who didn't deserve it. I pushed away love because I didn't. Unhealed abandonment doesn't stay quiet. It leaks into everything. My mother's quiet. Sacrifice or resilience. Silence. Strength. Endurance. Love. My mother never complained. She became mother and father in one body. She carried pain so I wouldn't have to. And that broke her slowly. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones nobody checks on. Seeing him in other men triggers reflection, projection, reminder. Ache, every older man felt like a reminder. Every laugh that wasn't mine hurt. I looked for him in strangers, not because I missed him, but because I missed myself. The fear of becoming him inheritance. Pattern terror choice breaking. My biggest fear wasn't being abandoned. It was becoming the one who abandons. Pain repeats itself when it is not confronted. Healing starts when someone says, "Not with me." Love felt unsafe walls. Defense, vulnerability, risk, trust. I loved with one foot outside the door. I expected everyone to leave when love feels temporary. The day I stopped waiting, release, closure, decision, freedom, breath. One day I passed the old gate.